Hey, thanks for your questions. So, right now I'm playing around in it a little bit on my bed. So, my bed is cushy, but I was feeling into what I want to carry in it for next year. And so, I just got this Hobonichi just recently, and I love that I can have two planners. There's so much room in here, it's gonna zip completely fine. I've had way more than that in here, and it zips fine. So this is a B6 size, and this is the Hobonichi Weeks. And they fit in there just fine. And in fact, dreams do come true because I did find a way to get a Tombow in there. And then the pocket has lots of stuff, but it's got my reading glasses, it's got some medication tabs, a few pens. I typically put a couple of markers in here, like a couple of the Ohuhu markers, and I actually will typically have these with me, these three items, and so those will go in there, and there's still plenty of room in this pocket. Put my readers back in. There's cash, my credit cards and everything are in there, and the zippers just seem to flow as long as there's not something blocking their way, like my glasses are popping out, but they seem to flow beautifully. They don't like get caught or have issues. And yeah, so this is my setup right now, how I'm carrying it. Yes, it writes okay. There's a video on there's at least one video on my YouTube channel where I do some sort of exploration of what is it like to write in the planner while it's in the cover, and how does that affect things. And I think one reason why it's can be a pretty easy experience to write is because they've made this pocket basically the same size, I think, as the meat of the planner that would be inside of it. So if there's a B6 planner inside of it, that pocket is sort of the size of that, or very close to it, and so it gives it kind of a level playing field. Now, if you're doing something like what I'm doing here with the Hobonichi Weeks, that's going to be a little bit of a different experience to write. And it also depends on what you have in here. If you pack things in here, you know, nice and neat, and you're not really bulking it up with a lot of stuff, then it's not problematic at all. And I've played with it and tried it a few different ways because I had that same exact question, like, yeah, is this pocket gonna get in the way, and is it gonna be annoying? You know, you can have two planners in here and have one on this side as well. So if you wanted to, you could flip it and write it this way instead of having it over there where it flips out beyond. Now, you were asking, does it want to close? So I'm assuming you mean, does the planner itself want to close? And so I'm just gonna open this up. It lays just fine. It'll lay flat. It writes just fine. There's no problem. I've tested that with a few different planners, and so I don't personally have a problem with it. And of course, also, you know, what you keep in here might impact the writing experience. It might make more sense to have a pencil board laid here if that was something that you felt like you needed. But what I do personally, like if I'm out on the go, like the scenario that I described, this is actually not the planner that I have in it. I'll show you what I actually have in it, is this one. So this is my modular planning system, so to speak. And I have been living in this for 2023 because I've had a lot of travel. But for now, this is actually how I carry mine, and it's still, you know, it's hard to see it with me holding it in one hand, but it zips just fine. It has zero issues with that. And so I always will be able to see my schedule over here on the left. And so this is my actual scheduler. And then this right here is actually, right now I'm using this for my devotional. But as we move into 2024, I'm not sure what will be here, but it'll be, I'm still trying to discern my layout and what that looks like, but 2 planners I will definitely have in here, and super handy. And yeah, so that's how I'm using it. And I did find a way to get a Tombow dual pen in here, so dreams do come true, and I am good to go. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you and has helped you to either fall more in love or come up with more questions to ask. It is a fabulous product. I love it. I love that I can be on the go and not have to worry about, you know, having to have an extra bag or what have you. I love that I can zip it up with one hand. I love that I can remove these if I want to and have this as my desk as a cover. However, if I am working in one of my planners here, I will typically, because, for example, this planner is in a plastic clear cover, I would just pull this out and you know, do my work in it, do what it is that I wanted to do, and then at the end of the day I can toss that back in to my planner purse. And you know, if you don't have an extra one like this, then like, I don't know if it comes across, but there's so much space in there. So imagine this being in there with that and having pulled, like, that's a phone right there. I mean, that's thicker than a phone would be. So if this fits in there, then yes, for sure your phone would fit in there with a standard B6 size planner. So even with the all-in-one, because I have fit an all-in-one along with Astrology in here, and it fit just fine. So yeah, anyhow, I hope this has helped to answer some of your questions. But yeah, this is my everyday carry. I don't always go out with both of these. This is my like essential EDC, got my schedule and everything in it kind of book. So I'm never without it. This book is right now, like I said, it's a devotional. I'm using it as a devotional, and so it doesn't have to go with me all the time, but I do take it with me a lot of the time because I like to work on it and read books and kind of journal my devotional process. But both of those don't have to be in here, but I still choose to take them with me. It just works for me. So I hope that's answered some of your questions. It's late and I probably should be going to bed, and I'm sorry that my hand keeps getting in the way. But yeah, I have some other things that I want to try out. I want to try out whether I could use this as a scheduler, which is quite a bit more thin than what I was using in there, and this will fit in this front pocket. And then just, if I could do that, then I could keep my Wonderland 222 B6 along with my devotional in here, and that would be cool. So that's an option. There's so many different ways and options that you could use this purse, but it's a really great product. There's just so many different ways it can be used, and I really, really love it. Let me know if you have any more questions. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome purse. But yes, this is my legit purse. My credit cards, debit cards, ID, everything is in here, along with my scheduler and planner, or scheduler and devotional, and that is what I take with me when I leave the house. All right, I will talk to you next time, and until then, have a great one.